cold February morning and I'm about to undertake the first of my cash recoveries. I laid the cash down about 11 months ago. I've got the same little folding trowel that I brought when I created the cache and a plastic bag to put in the cache if I find it. Although it's a quiet time of day, there are people about, dog walkers, and there's a lot less cover because the trees have got no leaves on, so I'm going to have to be a little bit sneaky because I want to use the area again. Unlike summer, I can actually see where the cache should be. Now the big thing is it still there? And if so, what does it look like? I've just met two people. This means that you've got to be quite careful when making or recovering your cache. I do wish to apologise for the shaky nature of the pictures today, but I'm not using a support as that would make me more obvious as I've been wandering to and from the cache site. One big problem is recognising the cache at different times of the year. In a strange area this would be most confusing, so make an accurate record of where you establish your cache. Well, I'm home now. It's time to take it out and see what's happened. The container seems sturdy enough, but is it waterproof? Well, it certainly seems dry on the inside. As do the various items. The salt, however, is damp. So the first rule is don't put stuff in paper containers. The vegetable sock cube seems okay, as does the coffee and the cream of vegetable soup. Matches and Striker, they're sealed in plastic, we'll try them out. The bouillon cube seems alright, as does the biscuits. But how have they held up? Well, the porridge is cooked up nicely, even if it is instant porridge, and it tastes okay. The coffee powder's dissolved with no problem. The biscuits are fine. And it is a pass on the match, eventually. If you want your stuff to stay dry and usable, make sure it's in foil packets before you put it into your cache. Also, you can improve things by using cling film. If it's in paper, it's going to get damp, it's no good. If it's sealed in foil, it's going to work, it's going to stay dry. And as long as it's within date, it should be alright to eat and drink and light. It's the 12th of May and I've come out to recover two of the caches that I left out last year. I've moved here by public transport, wearing nondescript clothing so I wouldn't be standing out, and subdued coloured clothing so I would blend in with my background. So as not to be noticed, I've got the little camera instead of the camcorder and the stand. I'm going to keep off the ridgeline. Going to be travelling across the middle of the slope so I'm not seen from above or below. As I'm moving along the path, which is not very well defined, I'm seeing loads of rubbish, which just goes to prove that no matter how deserted you think an area is, the UK is a very small place. I've just approached the Overwatch location. I've spent a few minutes checking things out. Next thing I'm going to do is get any kit that I need, such as my trowel, out ready find the cache, extract it, move off. I've moved to another location. I've got the stove out and got a brew on. I'm not using a wood fire because in this case I want to take only photographs, not even leave footprints, never mind fire sets. Okay, I've eaten, I've drank, I've had a meal, I've packed away. I'm all ready to move to the third location. Same procedures last time. Get near, observe, and then if the coast's clear, in, retrieve, move on a different way. Here we have some wild garlic. Typical spot, near running water, nice damp soil. Well, I've been in and recovered the second cache. I've got it, it's packed away. Okay, I've got the storage containers back. Wrapping them in 2 plastic bags is a good idea. It keeps them drier, it keeps them cleaner. However, it doesn't stop them getting broken. The items that were sealed in plastic bags or cling film have managed to survive very well despite being buried for over a year. The other items in the other box, again, they were wrapped in plastic, but they weren't buried. The big test is to see, does the lighter still work? Yes, it does. Has the coffee congealed? No, it hasn't. Does the torch still work? Yes, it does. And does the dynamo still work? Pack your gear in the most waterproof way you can, in a decent container that's not going to break. And you'll be able to store gear for when you need it for at least a year, either in a cache or in a campsite.